Let's pray. Okay, this is gonna work. I like that spirit. Yes.
I'm back. I'm back.
We did it.
Yay!
I was just like pressing all the buttons. I didn't know what happened.
I was like, my baby. I was having so much fun.
I know. And you were writing a great, like the middle story. You were saying how your girl had her full face on. Stevie Wonder is
So
can't
she
see her.
waiting for Stevie Wonder. She comes back fully beat, hair done, everything. I'm like, he can't see you. And she's like, but he can feel if I'm not together.
Right.
I thought it was so good. I had to love her for that. It was so amazing. And then, yes, we were able to perform. And so I remember being backstage before performing with him, and he was like playing some stuff on the piano, and he plays with like three fingers. Like he don't even use all five of his fingers when he plays. It's like it's just the way that he plays because he's self-taught and he taught it. I was just watching him, and
Wow.
I felt in awe and also inadequate, like all at the same time, but in a humble, beautiful, inspired way. And
Right.
I think that that's okay, like to know that you have so much more to grow, and there's so many amazing great people who you can learn from and be inspired by. I think there's nothing wrong with that, with it almost, feeling intimidating is a message for you that you have so much more to learn, and that's a beautiful way to honor somebody else. So
Right.
it was crazy. It was so good, unforgettable. He played "Ain't Got You" on harmonica. He
Oh my
took out his harmonica and he played the melody.
God.
Some
Amazing.
people live for fortune, and I was gagging and dying. I almost didn't get up. Almost didn't get off the. I was crazy. So
I
thank you for asking about that. And a lot of stories are in the book, but
yes.
definitely it's crazy and powerful.
That's amazing. I do want to get to, let me look my little list. I do want to ask you about um, just about like what is the lesson or what is like the feeling you want people to get once they read your book? What do you want readers to walk away with after they read more?
I want people to walk away knowing that we're all trying to figure ourselves out.
Yeah.
And if you happen to feel confused or misunderstood, or you're still looking for your way, like it's all good,
Right.
because we're all looking for our way and we're all trying to figure out who we are actually. And I think that's
Yeah.
the biggest message, that's the biggest conversation. Who are you actually? Who am I actually, outside of the noise, outside of what everybody told me that I'm supposed to be, outside of what the people who raised me, who didn't mean to give me their kind of idiosyncrasies or whatever that they were dealing with. They
Or
didn't
per-
mean to give me that, you
yeah.
know. But you know, you get the opportunity to choose yourself and to learn who that is, and that it's a lifelong process,
Yeah.
and it's okay, and we're
Mhm.
gonna all get there.
Yeah. No matter what your age, your gender, your race, we're all growing. We're all like learning about ourselves. Yeah.
And it's a beautiful journey.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's about embracing it because I think the more you resist, the more you try to, pretend to be something you're not, you never grow into yourself. You just start to be more sheltered, more, inward, like locked in. And that's not
Yes.
a good way to live. Like you want to be open, you want to be able to like love others in a way that's just like your true self. The other question, because I love the title, I love how simple it is. But how did you land on more myself? Did it come to you like in a vision, or like how did you just know those two words were it?
It was like a mixture. I think I just said it casually one day and just spoke about that I just want to be more myself. And it was
Yeah.
just like a phrase. And when it came out, it was like, that's it. And that's the
Yeah.
message for all time.
Do you think that as a Black woman, like I know you are so involved with social activism and being a voice and advocate for other people, as a Black woman, like how do you feel it is your responsibility to connect with your audience and also be true to yourself? How does that impact you? This is Well Read Black Girl. Just I see you as such a role model. We're all watching you. We know that like you are living up to this beautiful standard of what it means to be authentic. Like, how can you encourage us and just leave us with some final words on how we can do that ourselves?
Wow, thank you so much. I mean, I was going to say that I never felt more connected than now. And I've
Mm,
never been more myself than now. I wouldn't even have been able to write this book, you know, 5 years ago because
yeah.
it, I wasn't even tuned in enough to myself. And now that I'm so much more embracing, am I getting stuck again?
I hear you.
All right, good. Now that I'm so much more embracing the truth of me, who I am, unafraid of it, looking it square in the mirror, loving it, forgiving it, giving it a hug, realizing, growing from it.
Yeah.
Um, I feel more connected to my audience than ever before because I think in a lot of ways before I was so stuck behind some false pretense or some image of perfection that we couldn't
Mm-hmm.
even really get as close as we can now because that's
Yeah.
gone. And so I would just say, like, you know, let's just love our journey. Let's love our journey. Let's love the tough parts and the parts that are so confusing. Let's love ourselves when we're feeling like we can't go forward another step. Let's love ourselves when we don't feel all that on top of it all. Let's love ourselves when we're tired and cranky and have an attitude. And
Yeah.
then we can just really understand all the sides of who we are and be good with it and be more full from it, you know, and then connect more deeply from it too. So that's what I would hope for all of us, and that's what I would say. And I'm so blessed to be in your presence today.
Oh my goodness. I know this has been like such, honestly, I haven't really left the house at all. So this has been such a joy, like listening to your music, listening to the audiobook, reading your words, and now talking to you in person. I'm having my own Stevie Wonder moment. Like I put on a full face for you. I
I love
come
it. You are
I
gorgeous, girl. You really are. I feel it, and I'm so grateful. I love what you're up to. I love what you're doing, what you're putting us
thank you so
on
much.
to. You have your own space, and it's really needed. I love this community, and I'm so grateful to be able to check in and just thank you guys so much for the love that you've shown me, and for
Of
loving
course.
these words and this collective journey that we're all on. I think y'all are so awesome, and you are so special. So this
Thank you
was
so much.
fire.
I had a great time, and I'm getting some comments in there. We want to know: is there going to be a John Legend, Alicia Keys versus? Is it coming?
Do you want it?
Oh, hello. Do I want it? We all want it. We want to see it. So
All
I'll
right,
be the
let's
first
see.
one.
Let's see what happens. I mean, I think it sounds like a good idea, personally.
I think it would be great. Thank
Vibes.
you again. We the Well Read Black Girl community, everyone watching. We are just so inspired and thankful that you joined us today.
Thank
Any way we can help, any way we can continue to promote and share the book online off, we'll be reading it. We just want to help you be your best self and make sure it continues to be on the bestseller list and everyone just loves up on you and learns from you too.
thank you so much, and thank you. I mean, it's So beautiful. May we continue. What I say is cheers to the evolution. Let us all
Yeah.
continue to evolve higher and higher. There's no ceilings. There's nothing that can possibly get in our way except ourselves. So cheers to the evolution.
Evolution. I'm down for it.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.
Thank you so much. Mwah. Thanks,
Blessing.
everyone. Thank you for
Thank
tuning
you, guys.
in.
I love seeing y'all on here. Love Power Warrior. Everybody in this space. Sending
Yes.
love. All right. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
You too. Be safe.
How do I turn this off? Oh, and